Hello and welcome to the Junior Sharks Quiz Season 4. My name is Evelyn Ejipon and I'm your quiz mistress for today. Today's competitors come from Forces JHS, welcome, and Burma Camp Primary and JHS, welcome. Can I have you please introduce yourselves, Forces?
Emanuela Nyave.
Georgette Norty.
No. Joseph Owusu.
Okay, and now Burma Camp Primary JHS.
Ado Joyce.
Apenyo Diana.
Oni Senior.
Etu Florence.
Okay, thank you. So first round, a set of questions, 8 questions. You have exactly 2 minutes to try and answer these questions, and they go to Forces JHS. Are we ready?
Yes, please.
You don't lose any marks for getting it wrong, so try, all right? So, agro-based industries in tropical Africa include all the following except. So, cocoa processing, flour milling, food and fruit processing, car manufacturing.
Car manufacturing.
That's correct for 10 points. The River Volta in Ghana is dammed for HEP at the following stations except. So, Kosombo, Akosombo, Sogakope, Pong, Bui, George, Keta, Krache.
Keta Krache. Sogakope.
Correct for 10 points. Which of the following is the most important seaport in the world? Tokyo, New York, Rotterdam, or Singapore?
Tokyo.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Singapore. Who was Ghana's head of state during the region of the National Liberation Council government? I think that should be the reign. Is it J.A. Ankara, K.A. Bedema, E.K. Kotoka, or A.A. Afrifa?
J. Ankara.
That's correct for 10 points. Who invented the television? Isaac Newton, John L. Baird, Samuel Kolff, or James Watt?
Pass.
Okay, the correct answer there was John L. Baird. Which is the first country in the world to approve Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine? Was it Ghana, USA, Togo, or the UK?
UK.
The UK is correct for 10 points. Which football club in the world was founded on the 6th March of 1902?
Pass.
The answer there was Real Madrid. Okay. Well done to you, Forces JHS. Okay, our second set of questions. Burma Camp Primary JHS. Are we ready, Junior Sharks? First question. Which football club in the world was founded on the 11th November 1911? Was it Asante Kotoko, Hearts of Oak, Manchester United, or Chelsea?
Accra Hearts of Oak.
Accra Hearts of Oak is correct for 10 points. Which former French president died of COVID-19? Was it Charles de Gaulle, Marshal Pétain, Barack Obama, or Giscard d'Estaing?
Pass.
The answer was Giscard d'Estaing. Who invented the art of printing? Was it Michael Faraday, Johann Gutenberg, George Stephenson, or Humphrey Davy?
Faraday.
Faraday is incorrect. The correct answer was Johann Gutenberg. In which year did Brigadier A.A. Afrifa become the chairman of the National Liberation Council? Was it 1960, 1969, 1981, or 1972?
1981.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was 1969. Which of the following is an important inland port? Is it Kano, Birmingham, Denver, or Chicago? Or Chicago, I should say.
Chicago.
Chicago is correct. What name is given to a port in which goods are brought for re-export? Is it a commercial port, an outport, a packet station, or an entry port?
Outport.
Incorrect. The correct answer was an entry port. What does ILO refer to? The correct answer to that is the International Labour Organization. At the end of round 1, and Burma Camp JHS scored 20 points, and 4-6 Basic School scored 40 points. Well done. Okay, we're going to move on to the R-cubed round. We're looking at reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is going to be posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. A bonus is passed over to another school. They get 5 points for getting that question correct. Okay, so I'm going to start on my left. That is Burma Camp Primary JHS. Solve 5, in brackets, 4x plus 3, close brackets, minus 3, in brackets, 7x minus 2, close brackets. Okay, an answer, please.
Negative x
Minus 9.
plus 9.
That's incorrect. We'll pass it over to Forces JHS.
Negative x plus 11.
That's also incorrect. The correct answer is negative x plus 21. Okay, Forces Junior High, your question now. 6, in brackets, 2a minus 3, close brackets, plus 2, in brackets, a minus 2, close brackets. 20 seconds, starting now.
14a minus 20.
That's incorrect. Burma Camp.
14a minus 22.
That is correct for class 5. Right, Burma Camp, your question. There are a total of 20 chickens and rabbits in a farm. The animals have a total of 66 legs. How many chickens are there? Do you have an answer for me? Okay, bonus for Forces JHS. Do you have an answer for me? No? Okay, we're going to move on. It requires 22 minutes to cut a piece of wood into 12 sections. If the time required to cut into each section is the same, how many minutes are required to cut into 6 sections?
11 minutes.
That's incorrect. The correct answer to that question is 10. 10 minutes. Chris's grandfather's age this year minus 11 then is divided by 9, added by 5, and multiplied by 6. The result will be 66 years old. How old is Chris's grandfather this year? No? Okay, we're going to move on to your question proper now, okay? The sum of positive numbers A and B is 846. A is 8 times that of B. Find the value of A. Last 5 seconds.
94.
94 is incorrect. I will hand it over to Burma Camp Primary JHS. Okay, we're going to move on. Students are either wearing L, M, or S size uniforms. At least how many students wear the same size of uniform that most students wear? Pass on that one. And the answer to that was 6. So you've got a one word that you need to use to substitute the description I give you, okay? So we're starting with Forces here. A person who kills somebody, especially for political reasons. Are they a criminal, a murderer, an assassin, or a hangman?
Assassin.
Assassin is correct for 10 points. The Macamp pure one here is one who loves mankind. Are they an anthropologist, a philanthropist, a seismologist, or an optometrist? Bonus to you.
Philanthropist.
Philanthropist is correct for +5. Right, your one here, okay? A small piece of a potato. Is it a chunk, a chip, a scrap, or a bit?
Pass.
Pass, okay. So Burma Camp, your question. A commonplace remark. Is it a dialogue, a platitude?
Pass.
The answer to that is a platitude. Okay, we're going to move on to synonyms. You'll be given 2 underlined words in different sentences, and you'll be read out some options to give me the right word to match those 2 words in the 2 separate sentences. Do we all understand that? Okay? So I'm going to start with you, Forces JHS. First one. Avinash was the first suspect in the case. First is underlined. Second sentence. The driver decided to tune the engine before going to sleep that day. Tune is underlined. Your 4 options are major, suffer, counter, prime.
Pass.
Okay, we're passing it over to you. The correct answer there is prime. Okay, Burma Camp, are you ready for yours? Your first sentence. The government pleaded the terrorists to release the abducted ambassador. Don't be so lavish in your habits. So in the first sentence, release is the highlighted word, and in the second sentence is lavish. Don't be lavish with your habits. Your 4 options are liberalize, liberate, free, or squander.
Free.
Free is correct. Okay. Forces JHS. Sarah Boateng was going to the library when she met me. Going is underlined. Second sentence. The newspaper carried the news about the murder with large caption. Caption is underlined. Your option words here are starting, venturing, heading, prefixing.
Venturing.
Okay, that is incorrect. We'll give it over to Burma Camp, Primary JHS.
Heading.
Heading is correct for +5. Okay. Right, Burma Camp, Primary JHS. Your 2 sentences are, I couldn't refuse to accept his proposal. Refuse is underlined. Second sentence, our country is experiencing a fall in the moral standards of our political leaders. Fall is underlined. Your options are retrograde, refuse, droop, or decline.
Decline.
Decline is correct for 10 points. Well done. Okay, that brings us to the end of our R-cubed round. Burma Camp JHS scored 20 points and Forces JHS scored -20 points.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one can do it like you.
It's me. I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. It's in me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit www.act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Okay, so we're now going to move on to our STEM round. Questions are going to be posed to both schools. You can buzz in at any time that I'm reading the question for a maximum of 10 points. However, if you give an incorrect answer, you lose 5 points. Are we ready? Yes. Fingers and buzzers, okay? Which is the only body organ able to regenerate itself? For 10 points. The only body organ able to regenerate itself.
The skin.
Incorrect. Correct answer is the liver. Second question. Which element is symbolized by HS on the periodic table of elements? HS on the periodic table of elements. Okay, I'll give you the answer to that. It's Hassian. What does REM sleep stand for? Any takers? The answer is rapid eye movement sleep. What V measures the thickness of a fluid, the resistance to flow?
Viscosity.
Viscosity. Okay, viscosity is correct for 10 points. W is the chemical symbol of which element in the periodic table? Okay, I'll give you the answer. The answer is tungsten. Or if you said Wolfstrom, you'd have got it correct. Which side of the human brain controls the left side of the body? Okay, the answer to that was the right side of the brain. Which chemical element has the symbol PB? Burma Camp Primary and JHS, you said? Lead is correct for 10 points. Which famous scientist is often credited with the invention of the phrase survival of the fittest? All right, no takers. The answer is Charles Darwin. What is the chemical formula for sulfuric acid?
H4SO3.
Good try. Incorrect, though. No, the answer is H2SO4. H2SO4. That brings us to the end of the STEM round. Well done, competitors. At the end of that round, Burma Camp JHS scored 10 points and Forces JHS scored 0 points. We're now going to move on to the one-on-one round sponsored by Indomie. Right answer is 10. Wrong answer is -5. Okay? We're looking at similes this time. As clean as a right, Forces.
Fiddle.
Incorrect. The answer is whistle. Double synonyms. I'm going to read two statements for you. I'll tell you which words have been underlined, and then you're going to pick off a list what word actually most matches them, okay? Or is a synonym for it. The morning was clear and warm, and not a single flake of snow was noticed. Flake of snow is what is underlined here. Santosh Yadav was the first Indian to ascend is underlined here, Mount Everest. Your options are climb, scale, level, or step. Okay? Level is incorrect.
D.
D, step. That's incorrect as well. The correct answer is scale. Thank you, English students. You can go back. The sum of 11 consecutive odd numbers is 253. Find the third largest number. All right, your time is up. I need an answer. You have one? No? Have one? No. The answer is 29. Second question. Robert goes east for 28 kilometers, then goes south for 28 kilometers, then goes west for 7 kilometers. How far is he now from his original position? No answer? The correct answer is 35 kilometers. All right? That's the end of the maths round. Thank you so much. Welcome. Are you ready? Okay, first question. Tires on asphalt have coefficients for this force of around 0.7. Ball bearings and WD-40 reduce this force.
Friction.
Friction is correct for 10 points. Good interruption there. That's from our Burma camp candidates. Friction. Next question. In certain lizard species, populations use temperature to regulate this property in offspring, while others in the same species use genotypes. Birds use a ZW system, but most mammals use the XY system to determine it. For 10 points, name this property that for humans can be male or female.
Sex.
Sex or gender is correct for 10 points. Excellent. Again, these are picture questions, so you need to be looking on that screen. Identify this country's flag. Okay, forces JHS.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is correct for 10 points. Next picture round. Identify this tennis superstar, the younger of two siblings. It was you.
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams for 10 points. Excellent. You can stay here, don't go anywhere. So that brings us to the end of the one-on-one round. Highly competitive, I believe. We'll just wait for our total scores now. This round was sponsored by Indomie, the one-on-one round. Okay, so at the end of that round, Burma Camp JHS scored 10 points and Forces JHS scored 15 points. Well done. Well done. That brings us to the end of this competition. At the end of the competition, Burma Camp JHS scored 60 points and Forces JHS scored 35 points. A well-run competition. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much, Forces JHS and Burma Camp Primary and JHS. Again, my name is Evelyn Ajipon. I've been your quiz mistress. See you next time.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You are special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
Intermission. I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. With Intermission.
That must be a neighbor.
You are special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles. tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Hello there, and you're welcome to another edition of the Sharks competition. We're still in the round of 16 for the fourth edition of this particular competition. And this contest is going to be between two amazing schools. And to my immediate left, we have the Ghana Christian International High School. You're welcome.
Kofi Nimedu, Year 10, General Art.
Fantastic. Next.
Louise Joya Amakwanswafeni, Year 11, Science.
Fantastic. So Louise, next.
Stephen Edukwating, Year 12, General Science.
Fantastic. And then we have
Jonathan Ofori, Year 12, General Science.
Ofori Jonathan. And to my right, another school that has featured consistently and will always get to the quarterfinals and semifinals, Keta Senior High School.
Kuda Mensa Collins, final year, General Arts.
Fantastic. Next.
Now I'm Kweku Isaac, final year, General Art.
Yes?
Graduate Senor Bright, final year, General Science.
Senor Bright, okay, and then we have
Sawa Francis, final year, General Science.
Fantastic. So I'm excited to see you once again, Keta Senior High School. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. I like how you all reverberate through the microphones. Please put your hands together for them. Okay. Well, so this contest is going to be over 4 rounds. So you have the right corner round. You're going to have the round number 2. You have the steam round, and then you have the one-on-one rounds, right? And at the beginning of every round of this competition, I'm going to read the rules of engagement. I entreat you to pay attention to the rules of engagement and conduct yourself accordingly. Rules of engagement for round number 1. This is the right corner round. And in this round, each school will have a maximum of 2 minutes, 120 seconds to be precise, within which you answer 8 questions, okay? Every question you answer correctly attracts a maximum of 10 points. No penalties are deducted at this point for wrong answers provided. Is that okay? Right. And we shall start off this round of the contest with Keta Senior High School. Final rule of engagement. To answer a question, ring the bell, get acknowledged, provide the answer to the question, even for this round, just so we have clarity. Question 1, your 2 minutes starts now. Where in Africa can we find the Kilimi Chimpanzee Park? Yes?
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is correct for 10 points. Which of these countries was not part of the United Arab Republic? Morocco, Egypt, Lebanon, and Syria. Yes?
Lebanon.
I'm sorry, it's not Lebanon. What is the currency of Israel? The country Israel. What is their currency? Yes?
Shekel.
Shekel is correct for 10 points. How many times is the sun vertically overhead at the equator in a year? A, 4 times, B, 6 times, C, 2 times, and D, 3 times. Yes?
2 times.
2 times is correct for 10 points. Which town in Ghana is also called Atsimfu? Atsimfu. A, Salt Pond, B, Winneba, C, Cape Coast, and D, Shama. Yes?
Salt Pond.
Salt Pond is correct for 10 points. What name is given to the shallow sea waves that flows parallel to the coast? A, longshore drifts, B, convection currents, C, ocean currents, and D, tidal waves. Yes?
Convection current.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Question 7. When was the Akosombo Dam inaugurated? A, 1966, B, 1957, C, 1915, and D, 2013. Yes?
1966.
1966 is correct. Final question. When was Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology built? A, 1975, B, 1952, C, 1919, and D, 1856. Yes?
1952.
1952 it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings them to the end. And they had 6 seconds to spare at the end of round number 1. Congratulations. This means we move to you, Christian High International School. Your 2 minutes starts now. Question 1. When did Haile Selassie become the emperor of Ethiopia? A, 1930, B, 1960, C, 1975. Yes?
1930.
1930 is correct for 10 points. Which is the currency, or what is the currency of the country of Portugal? Yes?
The euro.
The euro. The euro is correct for 10 points. What is the shape of the earth? Yes?
Spherical.
Spherical is correct for 10 points. Which town in Ghana is also called New Jobbing?
Koforidia. Koforidia.
Koforidia is correct for 10 points. When a sandbar cuts off a bay from the open sea, the water of the bay forms A, a lagoon, B, a salt lake, C, an estuary, or D, an inland bay. Yes? Lagoon is correct for 10 points. How many years did it take to construct the Akosombo Dam? A, 5 years, B, 10 years, C, 21 years, and D, 15 years.
5 years.
5 years is correct for 10 points. Who became the first principal of the University of Ghana? A, Professor Ernestine. B, Mr. David Mowbray-Baum. C,
Mr. David Mowbray-Baum.
David Mowbray-Baum. David is correct for 10 points. When was the University of Ghana built? A,
1948.
1948. 1948. And they have almost 30 seconds to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you these are 2 schools that have taken this contest by the horn. And I'm not surprised about the outcome of round number 1. At the end of round 1, ladies and gentlemen, we have 60 points for Keta Senior High School. Please show some appreciation for them. And Ghana Christian International High School did not miss any. They have a total of 80 points. Please put your hands together for them. Great. Who just joined us?
Francisca, General Science, final year.
Francisca, General Science, final year for Keta Senior High School. Great. So the rules of engagement for round number 2. Questions will be in the areas of writing, reading, and arithmetics. So some math in there. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer will attract a penalty of 5 points at this stage of the competition. May the best school win. We started off with you, so we'll start off with Christian International High School. Question 1. 17 students join a competition. Only top 3 students can be promoted to the next round. How many different ways of promotion advance is or are there? My time is up. You both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. Bonus. Keta Senior High School. Right.
680 ways.
Oh, 680. I almost deprived you. I almost deprived you of 5 points. I almost deprived you of 5 points. Good catch. Good catch. Your main question. A flight of stairs has 19 steps. Peter can go up for 1 step, 2 steps, or 3 steps each time. How many ways is or are there for Peter to go up the stairs? My time is up, and so we transfer that as a bonus question to Ghana Christian International High School. Do you have the answer to that? You're not going to take it. All right. So your main question. A stationery store, okay, a stationery store had a box of pencils. 1/2, but 7 fewer pencils were sold on the first day. 1/2 of the remaining part and 11 fewer pencils were sold on the second day. Finally, 22 pencils are left. How many pencils did the box originally contain? Yes?
40 pencils.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is not 40. There are some chickens and rabbits. The number of chickens is 14 more than the number of rabbits. If there are 172 legs in total, how many rabbits are there?
102 rabbits.
What? That's not correct. So that becomes a bonus question to Christian International. I heard your bell.
24 rabbits.
24 is correct for 5 points. Your main question, Christian International High School. Find the value of 13 plus 20 plus 27 plus 34 plus dash 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 plus 83 plus 90 plus 97 plus 104.
618.
I'm sorry, it's not 618. That's wrong. That makes it a bonus question for you, Keta Senior High School. Well, I'll give you the opportunity to answer.
819.
819. That is correct, but you get 5 points for it. Keta Senior High School. Your main question. Find the value of 1 over 128 plus 1 over 64 plus 1 over ellipsis plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus ellipsis plus 64 plus 128. I'm sorry, the time is up. Christian International High School, your main question. If a 9-digit number, 20204B22A, a 9-digit number, is divisible by 24, find the maximum value of 2A plus B. Yes?
22.
I'm sorry, it's not 22. Keta Senior High School, your main question. The sum of 11 consecutive numbers is 924. Find the smallest number. Yes?
79.
79 is correct for 10 points. It is. 79. Your main question, Christian International High School, but the preamble applies to both schools, so pay attention to the preamble. You have to choose the odd one out. Christian International High School. A, reverent. B, cheeky. C, solemn. D, respectful. Yes?
B, cheeky.
Cheeky is correct for 10 points. Same preamble, Keta Senior High School. Choose the odd one out. Elocution. Rhetoric. Conciseness and discourse. Yes? Conciseness is correct for 10 points. Same preamble, Ghana Christian International High School. The odd one out. Risible. Serious. Ludicrous. And droll. Which is the odd one out? Yes?
Serious.
Serious is correct for 10 points. Serious is correct for 10 points. Keta Senior High School. Same preamble, the odd one out. A, brood. B, ruminate. C, ponder. D, stew about. Keta?
Stood about. Stood about.
I'm sorry, that's not correct, and so that's a bonus question to Christian High. Yes?
Ruminate.
I'm sorry, that is also wrong. Ruminate. The correct answer is brood. It's not ruminate. Preamble to both schools. Preamble. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate words. So I'll read a sentence, some words are omitted, I'll provide possible options for these words, and you have to pick those that best fit the sentence. All right? Children are more dash than adults. It is dash their quickness in learning a language. A, intelligent and disproved by. B, adaptable and reflected in. C, conservative and seen in. D, susceptible and demonstrated in. Yes?
B.
B it is. B is correct. Adaptable and reflected in. That's correct for 10 points. Keta Senior High School. The government has dash a working group to dash technological gaps in selected industries in the small scale sector. Okay. A, organized and spot out. B, formed and locate. C, constituted and identified. D, planned and pinpoint. Yes?
C.
C, constituted and identified. That's correct for 10 points. That is correct for 10 points. Ghana Christian International High School. Same preamble. Fear is one of those dash which frequently dash us to inaction. Okay? A, sentiments and lead. B, values and put. C, feelings and take. And D, emotions and root. Yes?
A.
I'm sorry, it's not A. Keta Senior High School, she was dash because all her plans had gone dash. Okay? A, elated and wild. B, dejected and splendidly. C, distraught and awry. And D, frustrated and magnificently. I'm sorry, the time is up, and so that's a bonus question to... Did I hear your bell? Yes? C. Distraught and awry. Distraught and awry. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for them as we come to the end of round number 2. At the end of round number 2, Keta Senior High School has a total of 30 points, and the Ghana Christian International High School has 15 points for round number 2. Please put your hands together for them.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way.
It's me, like no other.
No one else can do it like you.
It's me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's
nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Round number 3, you don't only race against the time or the clock, you race against the speed of the opposing school's ability to answer the question. And so questions will be posed to both schools. You can buzz in at any time while the question is being read for a maximum of 10 points if you provide the answer correct. If the answer is wrong, you have a penalty of 5, on which we will have to now complete the cues or the clues to the question for the opposing school to answer. And if they answer correctly, they get a full 10 points. If they answer wrongly, they have a penalty of 5. Ring the bell, get acknowledged, provide the answer to the question. British scientist Ian Fleming determined the full structure of this compound, including its vital chains. This molecule comes in P680 and P700 types, found in different reaction centers in the thylakoid. Both forms contain a corrin ring bound to an atom of magnesium and are named after their absorption wavelengths. Yes, Keta Senior High School.
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll. To both schools. This quantity is the canonical conjugate of position, and its conversion is linked to the fact that identical experiments performed in different places will obey the same laws of physics. Its conservation is used in analyzing ballistic pendula, all of which involve an inelastic collision. Yes, Keta Senior High School.
Momentum.
To both schools. This man predicted the existence of tetraoxygen.
Gilbert Louis.
Gilbert Newton Louis. To both schools. This organelle, contains structures that resemble coiled thread called Cahal bodies. The movement of proteins and RNA into and out of this organelle is regulated by RAN proteins and requires karyopherins.
The nucleus.
Nucleus. That's correct for 10 points. To both schools. This person's name and Brahmaguptas are given to the identity that set the sums of 2 squares is closed under multiplication. This person introduced Arabic numerals to Europe in his Liber Abaci, a book that also described a sequence whose successive ratios converge to the golden ratio. Name this mathematician whose sequence is found by adding Keta Senior High School.
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci. The Leonardo Fibonacci sequence. To both schools. This property originates in exchange interactions between adjacent dipoles, which self-organize into regions that can be imaged by Kerr microscopes. Okay? The domains align and... Yes, Christian International High School.
Magnetism.
So I'll finish the clues. The domains align under an external field and remain so when the field is removed, as shown in hysteresis. Okay? As shown in the hysteresis plot. Though such ordering is destroyed above the Curie temperature. For 10 points, name this property of materials that generate a permanent magnetic field. Yes, Keta Senior High School.
Remanence.
I'm sorry, I won't take that. It's ferromagnetism. That's all I was looking for, right? Ferromagnetism, right? Okay, great. To both schools, Bowers has developed a quantum dot coating used with blue examples of these devices. These objects may be made from direct band semiconductors as they allow electron hole recombination, which causes the photon to be emitted. Name these electron devices used in flashlights and displays.
The lead emitting diodes.
That is correct for 10 points. Lead emitting diodes. To both schools. The Keta type of this device measures gravitational acceleration, and combinations of two of them may exemplify chaotic systems. The small angle approximation may be used to find the period of these devices, one type of which was used to demonstrate rotation of the Earth by a French scientist. Apparatus, one type of which is named for Leon Foucault, consists of a weight swinging from pivot, right? The time is up. To both schools, water and this compound are used as working fluids in the Kalina cycle. This compound is oxidized with platinum, rhodium catalyst to make nitric oxide to begin the Ostwald process. Rhizobia produced this compound, okay, via reduction in legumes. Senior High School.
Nitrogen.
I'm not sure I will take nitrogen. So I'll finish. Oh, I heard your bell too.
Ammonium.
Would you still say ammonium? Did you think about ammonia?
Ammonia, yeah. Sorry.
Ammonia, ammonium, they are not the same, are they? Fantastic, beautiful. I think they appreciate why they can't be correct. And so penalties will apply to both schools. Before digital cameras, up to a third of this metal's production was used in photography. Okay? It is a component of the ores chlorophyte, okay, and argentite. Keta Senior High School.
Silver.
And that brings us to the end of round number 3. The end of round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Keta Senior High School amassed a total of 55 points, 5-5. Please put your hands together for them. And Ghana Christian International High School has negative 15. There were more penalties applied to them in round 3 than they got correct answers for the questions in round number 3. The one-on-one round, which is proudly brought to you by Indomie, may I indicate to you that the rules of engagement will remain the same, but we'll have candidates pitched against each other, and I want candidates for English language at the podium. The rest, you can take leave of us. For you, there will be 2 questions for this round. Okay, you have to answer 2 questions so you can get 20 points, right? Rules of engagement, as I indicated, haven't changed. You answer the question correctly, you get 10 points. You can answer on any of the clues. Is that okay? May the best school, best candidate win. Question 1. happy, frustrated, exhilarated. Like, which of the following words I'm going to read belongs to the list of words I have just put out, okay? I've just provided, okay? A, polluted, B, depressing, C, laughable, and D, melancholic. I had your bell first, Christian High.
Laughable. Laughable.
I am sorry, I won't take laughable. It's not correct. And I had your bell too.
Melancholy.
Melancholic. Melancholic is correct. Melancholic is correct for 10 points. Question 2. Planet is to tennis ball as dice is to A, apple, B, the sun, C, sugar cubes, and D,
sugar cubes.
Sugar cubes. Sugar cubes. That is correct for 10 points. Take leave of us. Let's welcome candidates to answer questions in mathematics. Question 1. How many square bricks of dimensions 3 meters will be required to raise a wall 9 meters high around a circular well of radius 7 meters? Take pi to be 22 on 7.
396.
I'm sorry. To both schools. Given that 4x squared plus 1x squared equals 2, what is the value of 8x cubed plus x cubed? Christian High?
8 over 5.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's not 8 over 5. Let's put your hands together for them as we get candidates to answer questions in science. Question 1. Bats use ultrasonic waves to catch prey. A bat is following a moth along the positive x direction. Okay? The speed of the bat and moth are 9 meters per second and 8 meters per second, respectively. The bat emits an ultrasonic wave with a frequency of 82.5 kilohertz and detects a reflected wave from the moth. The velocity of sound is 340 meters per second. Which of the following is closest to the frequency for the detected wave? A, 82.7 kilohertz. B, 82.8 kilohertz. C, 82.9 kilohertz. D, 83.0 kilohertz. And then E, 83.1 kilohertz. Time is up. Question 2 for both of you. The pathways and reactions involved in the nitrogen cycle are complicated. The following describes some parts of the nitrogen cycle. Which of the following chooses all and only the correct statements from below? Okay. Statement 1. Nitrogen is fixed to organic nitrogen by plants and humans. 2. X and Y are degradation processes by bacteria. 3. Z is a denitrification process by bacteria. 4. The pathways of NH4 plus, NH4 plus, NO minus 3, and NO minus 2 to organic nitrogen are involved in the uptake by plants. A, 1 and 2. B, 1 and 3. C, 2 and 3. D, 2 and 4. E, 1. And the bell is gone. Time is up. And so please put your hands together for them. These were tough questions. As we welcome the final 2 candidates to answer the questions in general knowledge. Your very first question. Look on the screens. Which country's flag is this? Yes?
Bolivia.
I'm sorry, I will not take Bolivia. It's not correct. That's not a Bolivian flag. I'm sorry, time is gone. You wouldn't even give it a shot. It's not Bolivia, that's Ecuador. Identify this U.S. star gymnast with a record number of world championships. should identify him. Counts. Unfortunately, my time is up. It's not been easy. It's been enthralling. It's been engaging. There have been tough questions along the way. And there has been some brilliant displays by both schools right from the very first round. And at the end of the 4 rounds of the contest between Ghana Christian International High School and Keta Senior High School, at the end of round number 4, Keta 15, and then Christian High has minus 20 at the end of round 4. But in total, for the 4 rounds, when you put all the sums together, at the end of this contest between Ghana Christian International High School and Keta Senior High School, 2 giants of this competition, one has fallen. Ghana Christian International High School has a total of 60 points. Please show some appreciation for them. And Keta Senior High School has a total of 160 points. You don't need a magician to tell you that Keta Senior High School progresses to the round of 8 of this year's competition. And to Ghana Christian International High School, we say better luck next time as you prepare to reclaim your glorious days in this competition. Congratulations to all of you, and we shall see you, Keta Senior High School, in the next round. My name is Patrick Stevenson. I've been your quiz master. Thank you very much for watching.